I have a question for you. Have you ever gotten advice from an AI app, maybe a financial one, and it just made you doubt yourself, even when it was just being super helpful and friendly? You're not alone, and there's a fascinating new term for this feeling that I've coined for the first time here based on my paper. It's called algorithmic gaslighting. Let's dive into it. Hello and welcome to Thrive with Tima, the podcast where we explore how to live well in our fast-paced, tech-filled world. Today, we're diving into some cutting-edge research to understand how the AI financial advisors on our phones might be messing with our confidence without us even realizing it. The rise of AI money coaches. It's no secret that artificial intelligence is everywhere now, and finance is a huge one. We're not just talking about Wall Street trading bots anymore. I mean, the apps right on your phone. Robo-advisors, budgeting tools, and financial planning sites. On the surface, these tools are amazing, right? They promise to make investing and saving easier and more accessible for everyone. They have genuinely opened up financial advice to millions of people who might never have had access to a human advisor before. They can help us automate good habits and avoid making emotional money mistakes. But as these AI helpers get smarter and, frankly, more human-like, researchers are starting to ask some deeper questions. Are we just using this AI as a tool? Or is it starting to fundamentally influence us in ways we don't quite understand, quietly chipping away at our own judgment? Now, what is algorithmic gaslighting? This leads us to this brand new idea from a recent academic paper of mine, algorithmic gaslighting. Now, most of us have probably heard of gaslighting in the context of human relationships. It's a subtle form of manipulation where someone makes you doubt your own memories, your perception, and even your sanity. Algorithmic gaslighting applies that same idea to our interaction with AI. It's when an app or program, through the advice it gives, slowly erodes your trust in your own financial judgment. The key here is that it's not necessarily some evil, mustache-twirling AI trying to trick you. It can be an unintentional side effect of how these systems are designed to be helpful. So, how does it happen? My paper suggests a few ways. First, constant contradiction. Imagine you decide to invest in a specific fund. You open your app, and the AI politely suggests a slightly different option. The first time, you might stick to your guns, but if this happens over and over again, you might start to think, well, the algorithm has all the data, it must know better. Over time, you stop trusting your own research and your own gut feeling. Next up, the black box problem. Often, we don't know why an AI recommends something. Its reasoning is hidden in a complex, opaque algorithm, aka a black box. Getting advice you can't question or understand can make you feel insecure and more likely to just accept it without a fight. Now, the psychology behind the doubt. This isn't just a tech problem, it's a human psychology problem. The researchers connect this to a few classic ideas that really make it click. First up, self-efficacy, aka your confidence muscle. Think about learning to ride a bike. Every time you wobbled but managed to stay on your own, your confidence grew. Psychologists call this belief in your own ability self-efficacy. But if you had an AI-powered training wheel that never let you fall, you'd never learn how to trust your own balance. Now, my research suggests that by constantly correcting us, financial AI might prevent us from building our own financial self-efficacy. So what happens is that we attribute our success to the AI, not ourselves. Next is learned helplessness. This can lead to something even more concerning called learned helplessness. This is a psychological state where, after a repeated negative or uncontrollable situation, a person essentially gives up. They learn that their actions don't matter. In the financial world, if an AI consistently contradicts your choices, you might eventually just stop trying to make your own decisions. You think, what's the point? The AI will just tell me I'm wrong anyway. You cede control, becoming completely dependent on the algorithm. Okay, so you might be thinking, simple, I'll just avoid critical AIs and stick to the ones that are friendly and supportive. But here is the most surprising and honestly unsettling idea from the research. The paper hypothesizes that an AI with a super supportive, empathetic, and reassuring tone might actually make the self-doubt worse. Why on earth would that be? Because we are psychologically wired to trust and rely on something that feels expert and empathetic. An overly supportive AI can feel like a kind, brilliant mentor who always has the right answer. This makes it even harder to disagree with or question its advice. It lowers our defenses and can lure us into an even deeper state of dependency, making its gaslighting effect that much more powerful. So, what do? This isn't a doom and gloom story about ditching technology. The goal isn't to go back to stuffing cash under the mattress. The point is to become mindful and critical users of these incredibly powerful tools. Here's the key takeaway. Use your financial AI as a co-pilot, not an autopilot. A co-pilot is an invaluable partner. They can provide data, suggest alternative routes, and warn you about turbulence. But ultimately, you are the pilot. You are the one who knows your final destination, your life goals, your values, your comfort with risk. The AI is a tool to help you fly the plane better, not to fly it for you. My research is a reminder that true financial literacy isn't just about knowing what a stock is. It's also about building the confidence and resilience to manage our own lives, even when an algorithm politely disagrees. So the next time you get a piece of advice from an app, just take a second. Pay attention to how it makes you feel. Does it empower you with new information, or does it just make you doubt yourself? Recognizing that feeling is the first step in pushing back against algorithmic gaslighting and staying in control of your financial future. What are your experiences with financial AI? Have you ever felt this way? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in to Thrive with Tima. Until next time, stay curious and trust yourself. Love you, mean it. Tima.